Welcome, sweet friends. It's Ashley Clarke with Earthkeeper Yoga, and I am here in my studio in Birmingham, Alabama. And yes, once again, I look a little different. So it is yet another chair offering. And I've created just a couple of videos, chair videos, because I want to promote what you can have as a live experience on February 10th at noon. So if you'd like to learn more information about that, just go to UAB's Employee Assistance and Counseling Center's website, and you can find more information, and there will be a link to register as well. So all you need for today is a chair. If you have one that doesn't have wheels, I would suggest using that one. So grab what you need and meet me right here. All right, sweet friends. So we are going to move up on our seat. Make sure that you have plenty of space for you to feel nice and stable. And then you're going to have the knees bent so that the legs are at 90 degrees. And I invite you to remove your shoes if you're okay with that. It's going to feel really good. So let's just take a moment right here at the beginning and notice the awareness of our feet touching the floor. So you don't have to have bare feet like I do, but you could have just your socks on. And maybe rock back and forth on the feet. You don't even have to make it where it's really intense, just moving a little bit, feeling that connection with your feet to the ground. All right. So let's go ahead and plant that left foot, and then we're going to raise that right heel off the ground so we're just on the ball of the right foot. Press the knee up towards the sky. You'll feel that calf muscle engage for just a moment, and then release it just a little bit, but keep the heel lifted. And so we're just going to start to make circles with the ankle. And those popping sounds that you hear, in most cases, that's just gas escaping from the joints. No problem, no worries. Right now we're just moving some synovial fluid through those joints, which is great if you have to stand on your feet all day. So you can go both directions. And then we'll slowly bring awareness as we lower that right foot all the way back down to the floor. Maybe move it around just a little bit. Really let the toes spread out. Feel a little bit of a more deep of a connection there. And we'll move over to this left side. So just lifting that heel up, really pressing the knee towards the ceiling, and you'll feel that stretch through the back of the calf, some awareness of that muscle. And then release some of the tension, just staying on the ball of that left foot. Same thing. Let's find those circles. And don't be surprised if one side's easier to move than the other. I'm noticing that left side, if you're right-handed, right, it causes a little bit of a but all good. All right, slowly coming back into stillness, and then we'll lower that left foot all the way to the mat. Beautiful. So from here, let's go ahead and close your eyes or have a soft gaze towards the floor. Once again, think about settling those feet into the ground. And then finding some awareness as you press the feet into the floor. You're going to start to ripple up all the way through your spine, reaching the crown of your head up towards the sky. Now notice if you have a curvature in the low back. See if you can press the back of the tailbone down just a little bit. That automatically engages the core muscles. So we're working right here, even in this still state. Then I invite you to take an inhale, reach these shoulders all the way up to your ears. And then exhale, let them roll down your back, shoulder blades come together. Give yourself a nice big deep inhale through the nose. Sigh it out through the mouth. See how far you can press that exhale all the way down into the deep low belly. Beautiful. Now return to normal breath, but keep that link through the spine. One more breath. All right. As you're ready, you can flutter those eyes back open, bring some awareness back into the space that we are creating together. We're going to bring those arms down on either side of the hips. So as the fingers point down, reaching again through the crown of the head, pressing that tailbone into your chair, feeling a little bit of engagement right here through the center. Pressing the feet into the floor, so there's actually even some engagement through the legs. Take an inhale, reach the arms up over your head, keep the gaze forward. And then exhale to settle the shoulders. So keep that tailbone tucked in. We're just going to move from side to side, almost like a windmill, but not really. Take an inhale, moving over to your right. And then exhale over to your left. Moving with your breath, keeping the breaths nice and long. There's a variety of things that you could feel here. You could feel that great stretch through the side body. Feeling some loosening in the shoulders. And don't worry about any tension that may be showing up in the neck or the jaw. That's where we're going next. So just stay with the breath. You got 3 more rounds. So if you feel like something feels so good that you want to pause in a particular place, feel free. It may get a little bit deeper as you connect with that breath. This is our last round. Then you can inhale your head back up towards the sky. Bring that right hand down next to your right hip. Shake out the hands. Come back to that normal breath. All right. Bringing those hands back to the tops of your legs. Let's find that engagement again. So pressing the feet into the floor, rippling through the crown of the head, and then pressing that tailbone into the chair. Take an inhale here, and then exhale nice and slow. Start to bring the chin down towards your chest. Notice the awareness of your jaw and your teeth. Seeing if you can release that. And then on your next inhale, bring those shoulders up to the ears again. Let them roll down your back. Inhale, here we go. Exhale, rolling back. So there's just a little bit of opening through the heart here. It'll deepen that stretch to the back of the neck. Give it 2 more breaths. Beautiful. Take an inhale. And then exhale to bring the head and the gaze back forward. Great. All right, so the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to take this right knee and open it to the right. Keep that left knee forward, and you can even make sure that it's in line with your belly button. So the shoulders are going forward even though this right knee is out to the right. Take an inhale, reach those arms up over the head. And then exhale, bring the arms into a T, reach through the crown of the head. We're going to bring this left arm, we're going to bend it so that the thumb is right next to your collarbone. So take an inhale here, and then exhale, send that right hand away as the elbow comes towards that left knee. You can even tuck it in just a little bit, deepening that stretch. It's like a little twist, pulling and just stretching through the back. Inhale, coming back forward. Exhale, coming into the twist. Gaze can go to that right thumb. Inhale, coming forward. Exhale, over to the right. Give it 1 more. Now hold it as you've come through that exhale and find all of those things. So pressing the left foot into the floor, right foot into the floor, reaching through the crown. Tuck that tailbone in. Give it 2 more breaths. Inhale, bring those arms back into that T, chest comes back forward, and then exhale the hands down to the legs. We'll bring that right knee in and we'll send the left knee out. So finding your posture here, both feet press into the floor, rippling through the spine, pressing the tailbone in. And then bringing the heart forward. Take an inhale to reach the arms up over the head. And then exhale, open those arms into a T. Bend that right elbow so that the right thumb comes towards that right side of your collarbone. Take an inhale. And then exhale, twisting over to the left. Inhaling over to the right. You can add the nose in this time. Sending the gaze from side to side with the breath. Inhale. And exhale, hold it. Bringing that elbow closer in towards center. And give it one more breath. Inhale here. Exhale the hands back out and then let them come back to the lap. Bring that left leg forward. Shake out the arms. All right, so check your stability in your chair once again. Press those feet into the floor and we're just going to bring awareness all the way up the body. Here it goes, all the way up to the crown of the head. The chin's in towards the chest just a little bit. We're going to take an inhale, reach the arms up over the head. Bring the hands together so they look like little prayer hands, and then exhale, bring them down through center. So from here, we're going to start to twist and tap that left elbow to the right knee. Here we go. Nice big inhale. Exhale, twist. Inhale back to center. And exhale to twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Give it two more. Notice the constriction of the breath when you add in that twist. Inhale through center. And then exhale to twist. So the left elbow is going to come down onto that right knee. And as you press that left elbow into the right knee, ripple up and send the gaze towards that right elbow. Now, if this is too much, you could simply just put the palm down by the left knee and just reach that right elbow up where the thumb comes back to the collarbone. You get to decide how deep the stretch is. Wherever you are, reach the crown of the head of the way. We're getting a stretch through the low back here as well. One more breath. Inhale in your twist. Exhale, coming back through center. Close your eyes or have a soft gaze towards the floor. Just center your body and center your breath here. Nice and deep. And flutter those eyes back open. Find that awareness from the soles of the feet up to the crown of the head. We'll take an inhale. And then exhale, twist over to the left. Inhale back to center. Twisting over to the left. Inhaling. Do that 3 more times. And this will be the one that we hold. So ripple up, inhale, and then exhale. Find that twist. Right elbow presses into the left knee. Gaze goes towards that left elbow. And again, if you need to come up to give yourself more space, just put the forearm or even the palm down by the knee. Bend that thumb back to the shoulder blade, to the collarbone, and send the gaze to that left elbow. Reach through the crown of the head. Hold it 2 more breaths. And press the breath all the way out of the belly. Take an inhale. And then exhale to come back through center. Keep those hands at the heart. Center the body. Center the breath. Take an inhale, reach the arms and the gaze up towards the sky. And then exhale, let the hands come apart, fold forward, letting the torso come and rest on the tops of your thighs. Hands hang heavy towards the floor. So giving yourself as much space as you need here. Seeing if you can let the head hang heavy. And give it one more breath. Take an inhale. And then exhale, let the upper body hang heavy as you slowly start to roll up those shoulder blades, come apart. As you come to your seat, reach those shoulders up towards the ears. And then exhale, let them roll down the back once again. Beautiful. Bring those hands back to the heart. Give yourself one breath to center the body. Center the breath. Great. All right, so we're going to stand next. So I'm going to invite you to come to a standing posture. And what you're going to do is place the seat of the chair towards your legs. So you're basically going to stand right in front of your chair. And just like we did at the very beginning of class, go ahead and find that connection with your feet to the ground. Just feeling stable. We're going to move awareness and weight over to this left leg. And then you're going to lift this right knee and let your right foot come to the seat of your chair. So right now I feel like I'm dumping a lot of weight into this left leg, but I've got all of this core, all of this stability that's going on right here. So I want to shift some strength to my core. So to do that, I'm going to do what we've been doing the whole class. I'm going to press my left foot into the floor, ripple up through my spine, and then tuck that tailbone in just as if I were sitting in the chair. It starts to engage through the center. Take an inhale, reach the arms up over the head, and then let the hands come down into your heart in prayer, reaching through the crown of the head. Now check that you haven't locked that left knee. Take an inhale, and then exhale, let that left elbow come back to that right knee. Gaze goes towards that right elbow. And again, if it's too much, just bring the palm and send the gaze towards the right elbow while the thumb is at that right collarbone. Give it one more breath. So you got some balance going on here too. Inhale, exhale back to center. So we're going to center right here. So think about having that link through the spine, feeling stability right here, pressing that left foot into the floor. Take an inhale, and then slowly lift that right foot, lower it with control. Bring body weight back to the center. Center the body, center the breath. All right, finding that stability through the right side so that right foot gets the weight. Lift this left knee, let the left foot come to the chair. And then let's check all of those things. So we're pressing the right foot into the floor, rippling up strength through the crown of the head, and starting to feel some engagement through the center of our body. Right knee is not locked, but the right leg is engaged. Ripple through the crown. Here we go. Nice big inhale. And exhale to find your twist. Reaching the crown away. Trying not to dump all of that weight in the left foot that's in the chair. So you're trying to equal the weight here. Building just a little bit of balance. Give it one more breath. Inhale in your twist. Exhale back to center. Notice where you are. So ripple up, find the strength. Take an inhale. Lift that left knee up towards your heart and then lower the left foot down to the ground, not to the mat, even though I'm standing on one. Center the body, center the breath. Beautiful. All right. Take an inhale, reach the palms and the gaze up. And then exhale, bend the knees a lot. You're going to bring the hands down to the seat of your chair. And walk your feet back just a little bit. You're trying to make a triangle. Check that you're not locking those knees. Take an inhale here. And then exhale, slowly send the hips back, bend the knees as much as you need to, just deepening that stretch through the hamstrings, releasing any tension in the upper body. Reach the crown away, even here. You might feel a pop in the upper back, just releasing some of that tension. Give it one more breath. All right. Press weight into your hands to lift your upper body and walk your feet forward so that your knees are about 3 inches from your chair. So now you're in a modified forward fold. Release the upper body down towards your chair and give yourself an inhale. And then exhale, press those feet into the floor as you ripple the upper body. Here we go, coming to stand. Reaching through the crown of the head, bringing those palms back in front of your heart to center the body, center the breath. All right. Let's do that whole sequence one more time. So we're going to step back just a little bit. Take an inhale, lift the arms and the gaze up. And then exhale to forward fold. Those hands come back to the chair. Step the feet back and you're going to find that triangle shape. And then take a fresh breath. Exhale, let the upper body release, knees bend, hips go back. It's the chair version of down dog. Feeling a really great stretch through the back of the legs, through the shoulders. And gazes towards those knees. Give it one more breath. Press the hands into the chair to lift the upper body just a bit. And then you're going to walk those feet forward. Walk them until they're about 3 inches away from your chair. Maybe a little bit more if you need the space. And then release the upper body back down. Head goes towards the seat. Gaze is at the knees. Take an inhale. And then exhale, slowly coming up, keeping a bend in the knees to protect the low back. You can roll up if it feels okay. If it doesn't, just honor your body. Coming to stand. Bringing the hands back to the heart. Centering the body. Centering the breath. Beautiful. All right. So you can turn that seat back towards me and come back to a comfy seat. We're going to go ahead and scoot our booties back so that our backs can touch the back of the chair. Make sure that the feet can still stay connected to the floor. Go ahead and close your eyes if you're okay with it. Soft gaze if you're not. And then just take an inhale. Exhale, sigh it out. Give yourself 3 more nice big deep breaths. And after you complete that last exhale, go ahead and do yourself a favor and just rest completely into your chair. Call this chair Shavasana. Just a moment to relax, to release, to reset. Soften the jaw, soften the gaze, even with the eyes closed. Just let everything relax. Shoulders roll down. Hands become heavy on the lap. Legs relax. Any tension in the legs just melts away. Breath is probably down in the belly. Give yourself 3 more. And with your eyes closed, you can take just a moment to let the hands leave the legs and move to where the arms are just hanging on either side of your legs. You can wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes. Circle the wrists, move back and forth on the feet, all to heal. Finding a moment of stillness, bringing those palms together in prayer at the heart, bowing chin to chest. Give yourself a nice big deep breath. As we close our time together today, my prayer and wish for you is that you may remain centered in your body and centered in your breath. May you also know kindness, and may you be kind. And until we meet together again, gratitude for practicing with me today. Namaste.